Strasser, and you're on the list.
I'm Matt Gallant in for Donna Rucco. You know, the Detroit Auto Show opened a few days ago, displaying some of the flashiest cars that'll soon make their way to showrooms.
But Connor Knighton takes a look at a few of the flashiest that may never come at all.
Connor, what's the deal?
At the North American International Auto Show in Detroit, a few vehicles have been getting a lot of attention. The Kia GT4 Stinger, the Nissan Sports Sedan, the Volvo XC Coupe, the Toyota FT1. But don't get too excited. These vehicles are all concepts. Concept cars have become a tradition at these shows, but they very rarely make it into production. The 1964 Ford Aurora was shown at the World's Fair. It was crazy looking. It had light-up sides, a swivel passenger seat, and a sofa, and was never made. There are a few success stories, though. The Chevy Volt was a concept car. The new Beetle started out as a concept vehicle in the 90s. This year, Volkswagen has an off-road Beetle on display as a concept, a design that could become reality. But most of the time, concepts are just concepts. So why bother making them? Well, there are a few factors. Press exposure, certainly. No one's going to get excited about a new minivan from Kia, but a sweet-looking sports car they have no plans of actually making? Heck yes, I will show pictures of that. Partially, it's to give designers something fun to work on. It's kind of like Google's 20% time. It doesn't have to have practical implications. Concepts don't have to meet safety standards. It's just an exercise to get the creative juices flowing. But often, concept cars are a way to try out technologies and aesthetics that might not be ready for prime time yet. Toyota dabbled with concept hybrids long before it introduced the actual hybrid Prius. Even that crazy Aurora displayed a version of what would eventually be an in-dash GPS unit. Most of the time, nothing happens to the actual concept car you see on display. It's either destroyed, purchased by a collector, or displayed in a museum, but occasionally they get a second life. The Batmobile from the 60s Batman show was actually a repurposed concept car. A decade earlier, it had toured auto shows as the Lincoln Futura.